Hey. Now, what's up, everybody? Carlos here again, bringing you another video. Guys, tell me how you like my... All right, Carlos back again. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I'm going to let a few people have an open discussion. Since we can't get out to the fairs and festivals the way we normally can, today I thought our favorite foods that sell well at fairs and festivals, and I want to discuss and share and some of my favorite all-time foods to buy at fairs and festivals. Anyway, I'm going to get the show started. As you come in, just let me where you're checking in from. Delaware's in the house, so let me know exactly where you're checking in from so I can know what part of the country you're from. And like I said, we're going to let a few more people come in, and then just let me know where you're checking in from as you come in. Let me know exactly where you're checking in from. I want you guys to share with me some of your favorite all-time fair foods and festival foods, and the ones you actually like to eat. Well, hey, what's going on, Tasha Rose? How you doing? I'm glad you called a lot more often. I just wanted to get my setup right, so that's what took me so long. And Corona stuff, so I couldn't really do the videos like I wanted to. Louisiana. Yeah, Richmond. That's a good place to make some money. Just go to the website, hit me up. I got you. Like I said, today's show's going to air foods and festival foods. Let me know what foods you prefer to sell, and I'm going to share with you my favorite. And let me know where you're checking in from. Let me know. What do you sell? Oh, Quintel Lambert. That's nice. That's nice. I done seen some of them fried fish lines wrap around the whole. You get that good fish sandwich, a line all day long. All day long. The Great Florida. I used to live about 45 minutes south of Jacksonville in a little small town called Lottie. Only lived there. Now I'm residing in Delaware. Small wonder. They're like, where's Delaware? But we know where Delaware is now since we have a new president. That's all right. We're gonna go ahead and get the show started. We ain't gonna wait any longer. So what we're gonna talk about today is what foods do you like to eat at fairs and festivals, and what foods do you like to sell at fairs and festivals? Share with you my all-time favorite food that I love to eat when I'm at a fair. I usually go to the Delaware State Fair just for these. Like caramel candy apple with those nuts on it. I mean, when you bite into that thing, it's like heaven. That's my all-time favorite to eat. And my all-time favorite food to sell. But I'm going to say funnel cakes. Funnel cakes. I've had the longest line with funnel cakes. It's a bit messy, that's much, but funnel cake. That's my favorite food to sell. All right, let's see what some of you guys are saying. Chef Quan barbecue, sweets. That's what I'm talking about. I love sweets. I love sweets. Who else? Tasha Rose and fries. So you like to eat the funnel cake and sell the fries? Just figured there would be a lot of funnel cakes, a lot of funnel cake people that love funnel cakes here. Uh, Probably my second favorite thing to eat when I'm at fairs and festivals. But another good thing that sells at fairs, festivals, anywhere, lemonade is a hot sell. I'm surprised more people don't sell lemonade. I actually had to I wanted to separate myself from other vendors that were selling lemonade, and I kind of made different flavors. So now I make these slushy / smoothie type lemonades, and they've been a hit. And I actually stumped flavor by accident because my daughter, I guess the person that was coming up making an order said that they wanted a mango smoothies. I sold mango lemonade, and she made them a strawberry mango smoothie, and that was my biggest seller for them across that by accident. The great one. I want to sell fair food in the hood. Hey, do what you got to do. If it's a market you can be willing to buy, you can make money. Jessica Gasson. I used to cook funnel cakes for Six Flags to eat. Yeah, they're definitely easy to mess up because the heat has to be just right to make the funnel cakes, and you only let it cook for about 30 seconds on each side. Flip it and get it out of there, or you'll burn it. And it looks good and presentable when you serve it. The great one is really hard. You can find trailers. Are you looking for a new trailer or a used trailer? Because there's used trailers everywhere. People all over the place, especially on Facebook Marketplace and eBay. I said sausage links with onions. Oh, that sounds good. That actually is one of the things that actually looks the best. It looks to go to the fair. Okay, brand new. You want a brand new one? Hitch. There's a company. It's a guy in Texas that's making trailers. I guess he's just gotten a bit good, and I think brand new they're like $14,000. I was thinking about getting one, so I have to try to find on Facebook Marketplace if I'm not sure, but you have to put your order in. And I guess it takes a couple weeks for me bad for a brand new trailer, and I think it's like a 7x14 if I'm not mistaken. A concessions trailer brand new, besides the guy that I was just telling you about, $25,000-$30,000 for a brand new one, even a smaller one. Yeah, just Facebook MobileFoodBooth, and I'll try to get you that guy's information. So, do you guys tent setups and food trucks? Quintel Lambert, it's a guy in Rich Price. Okay, yeah. If the quality is good, make sure that whoever's making your food trail built, make sure they're using good quality materials. That's like building a house. Like you got to Make sure that you don't want the truck to last long. You're going to be in that truck a lot. What's going on the real truck? Like I said, today we're just discussing favorite foods to sell at fairs and festivals. As you know, we haven't really been able to go to the fairs and festivals. So I said, hey, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Hopefully when I just talking about springtime, we're back at these fairs and festivals getting this money. Because I've been working, I'm like pinky in the brain. I've been in the lab. How can I make it run smoother? How can I not work as hard? Because as you know, this business can be hard work. So you got to wear many hats. You got to be an accountant. You got to budget your money properly. You got to book events. People don't look. Tasha Rose, spring is coming and water ice is what I want to do. Should I make it myself? And once you get to a certain level, you want to start opening up a store or expanding in the wholesale. And all. I'll just find me a good supplier, buy it, sell it. Cheese tots. I never had those before. Sounds good though. But yeah, you definitely want to make sure your equipment is reputable. I bought some equipment, guess what, a couple years ago now. And I don't even want to put them out there like that, but they were all helpful and everything when I was buying the equipment. But once I tried to call and get the replacement part, they were like brushing me off, avoiding my call and stuff. You know, I didn't want them to send me the part for free. I'm gonna start doing reviews on some of these companies that are selling this equipment. That way, you guys know equipment. And some people are just equipment sellers. Like they'll gas you up, make you think you got the shaved ice cart isn't the business. You have to create the business. That's one of the traps that I got involved with the business. I thought, you know, just because I had the equipment that I had a business. No, you got to create the business. On here, the great one. I know that's why I'm thinking brand new from company, but I don't want to pay. Yeah, don't overpay. I would say go for it, but you can find some nice used trailers that are just like brand new. Because into the business and they give up because they don't know how to get the good events. They don't know how to market their business and they give up. They think the business doesn't work. Look, if you look online, you'll see used equipment everywhere. I mean, it's flooded. So they bought the equipment for, you no longer can get that price for it. It's like they just give up. They think the business doesn't work. See a guy with a line with 50 people deep in it all day. You wonder, you know, how's he doing it? It's because he figured the great one. So 20K no more, start a business. Oh, you can start a concessions business for way. I mean, if you want to purchase a trailer, it's probably going to cost you upwards of that. But if you want to do a tent setups for less than a couple $1,000s, you can get started for $1,000. I can show you guys how to start a water ice business running ASAP. ASAP Rocky. Tasha Rose, I found my bus already equipment. Okay, so you're gonna convert a bus into a water ice truck. That's a good idea. I've seen a lot of people up this way do that, making a killing. The only thing is you just got to make sure when you buy your bus or concessions trailer, just make sure you put some really, really nice graphics on there, pictures, really, really nice pictures of whatever you're selling. Plan it. The real trucker Taylor. My plan is baked potatoes from the tent. Tell me a little bit about those baked potatoes. Tell me a little bit about those baked potatoes. Trailers cost big money down here in Orlando. Yeah. So, well, if the trailers cost a lot in Orlando, maybe you want to go to another region, like $1,000. I mean, that's a good deal for a brand new concessions trailer, full stainless steel food, and it's beautiful on the outside. It doesn't have any decals or anything. You had to put that on yourself, but the trailer is really, really nice. Quintel Lambert, take a drive and get out in your local. Yeah, get out in your local area. You'll be surprised if you just drive around, see like concessions trailers, hot dog carts, food trucks just sitting in people's yards, or they didn't manage their business right and just they couldn't stay in business because you got to have the cash flow. The great one says, I got some driving with $8,000. I'm gonna have me a nice business because I like to buy used equipment and I like to operate out of a tent. My mentor, he had tents and trailers. Well, he actually still does. He's really old and he's an older guy. Notice this, he made more money with his tent set up. And I think for some reason, people like to get in all the commotion when you're cooking the food. And he had like 15 workers under his tent. He has like a 10 by 20 tent. So action, they love it for some reason. And you can see that more in a tent. But a trailer has advantages too, because of setup time. So they both have advantages and disadvantages. Great one. Think smart. Get a used one. Don't spend money if you don't have to. The guy I was just telling you was one of the cheapest people I ever met in my entire life. I mean, he would not spend a dime. I make $45,000 in a weekend, $50,000 in a weekend. I seen it. Huge. I mean, 15 employees, all this equipment. I mean, fryers, grill, all under one tent. He had a really big operation and he called himself the one-stop shop. He didn't really specialize, try to do everything. I don't really recommend doing that, but it worked for him because he would it's funny how he did it. He would go to these mid-sized and smaller events, dominate everybody. Nobody could compete with him. His service was faster than everybody's. His food tasting was just smooth. If it got real busy, he could have lines, three lines in it with people, 40 people deep, and nobody could compete with him. So he kind of carved these little small events in the area. Quintel Lambert, the equipment is meant to run it all day. Yeah, yeah. Just get good equipment, whether it's new or used. Sure, it's good. So you guys, like I said, did you guys operate out of tents or trailers? You guys just getting into the business? vendors on the show. So I want to feature a vendor this week. Let me see here. Willie Marshall, owner of Bojack Seafood and more. He started watching the show, wanted to start it, and created a successful business for himself. Got his good branding and marketing, amazing food before everything started happening. Just about to go full time, and he started his business in 2019. People are out here doing it. They're out here getting this money. I mean, following, going after their dreams. So if it's something you want to do, go for it. And don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it. Appliance boot camp. All right, appliance boot camp. You sound really, really familiar. You have to boot camp and learn about that. So you have an ice cream parlor, kettle corn. You're going to find out real soon that kettle. And Quentin Lambert, I have a trailer and just purchased a food truck, working on the truck now. It sounds like you're about to make a lot of money. A lot of money. You just got to get in the right area. Just find a really, really good high foot traffic location and sell a good product, and you're going to win. And the opportunities out here are endless, man. You just got to just get out here. Like where I live, and they don't really allow you to have food trucks in the city. So you got to kind of figure a way around that from having a food truck on private property. But they can stop you from having the food truck on city property. The real truck teller. I have a trucking company, but I want to do both. Okay. Okay, good. I actually drive a big rig 18-wheeler. I'm trying to go full time with my business. Hopefully, to go full time. I'm glad I didn't just try to jump out there and go full time. It was a mistake I made before I was ready to go, and I almost starved to death. You don't want to make that mistake. Trust and believe. You got to make sure that you're taking care of you and itself. And I didn't prepare for that. I just was doing it, but I wasn't making enough money to pay my bills and run the business. Together, real trucker. I really am curious about these baked potatoes. You better be able to melt in your mouth. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, the truck game. He had like 3 tractor trailers, and so that's kind of how I know a little bit about trucks. Try to learn a lot from them, like I should have, or I probably have 3 or 4 trucks by now. But I just be doing that, and I'm off on the weekends, which allows me to do the events. But this year, I'm telling you, I'm going full steam ahead. I'm gonna just reinvest in money, and I'm gonna build it. And you got to remember too, when you're making all that money out there, $5,000-$10,000, stocks and bonds. I invest a lot of money into cryptocurrencies. I mean, a lot of it. I've been telling you. You guys look into cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin. Hit me up. I love talking about it. Oh, who that there? Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. Thanks for any tent with custom logo print on the canopy or purchasing custom logo banners and signs and attach later. I would purchase the banner because those tents that have they put the logos and stuff on are really expensive. And banners, and you can actually take the banners and use them on a different tent setup. Say you got 3 or 4 setups. She does crab cakes, and she has 18. So she's at 18 events on a Saturday. People look at the business and they think, oh, you can expand this business as big or small as you want to. Quintel Lambert, man, stuff those potatoes with some smoked pork, beef, and chicken with sour cream green between $10 and $15. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Yeah, I feel like I got handcuffs on me right now because I got all this equipment that I invested all this money in, and so many festivals refunding my money last year was ridiculous. I know you guys are ready to get out there. All right, I'm gonna stay on here for a little bit longer, answer your questions. If guys got any more questions, if not, I'm gonna get on that. But we're still listening. Yes, it's a pause, but we still. Okay, because we're gonna get back started. This ain't gonna last forever. Get that shot or not, I don't know. I'm like a little nervous out here. Every time you call for get a doctor, it's crazy out here right now. This is a once in a lifetime thing. It's crazy. So any more people want to share what they do? Got a favorite fair food? So nobody else likes the candy apples, with the caramel and the nuts, the green that. Quintel Lambert, I need some information on the online stuff. Seafood seasoning, just spoke with some co-packers. Okay. I can do some research and try to find somebody. The real truck tailor deliver on the weekend. So you deliver food on the weekends? That's a good idea. You're gonna have to think outside the box right now because they got us locked down. You got to make money some kind of way. Job every day. People losing their businesses. You know how many businesses in my town that went out of business? I'm talking big business, really huge businesses went out of business, and they're not coming back. The real truck Taylor says, I say, nice. You got people out here doing it. You got people doing it. I see you know what I've been seeing a lot lately? Trailers and food trucks just parked in random parking lots up and down the highway. A ton of them. Like, I guess people are like, hey, I got this this trailer. That's the good thing about having a mobile food business. Is you can, if it's not working out in one location, hook it up and go to the next location until you get the right location. I live in Seattle and looking for Italian ice cart with a built-in sink. Seattle doesn't have Italian ice carts. Yeah, you're not going to find an Italian water ice cart more or less on the East Coast, but you probably can build that cart yourself. It's hard to find an Italian water ice cart with an actual sink. You probably have to buy the cart and just buy a little portable sink. I think it's lemonadevending.com. He sells those portable sinks. I guess he builds them. like real small sinks. And he has some that are like stand up, has little caster wheels on it. But and you can just purchase just a cart. Look online, there's people, but I wouldn't buy the carts that don't have electricity. Don't stay away from that. Get your cart that preferably get a cart that has electricity, but don't get those carts that people are building that don't have a cold. I wouldn't recommend it. The real trucker. I'm trying to do what you do, drive on weekdays and hustle on weekdays. Like I told the company that I work for, I said, hey, I don't want to stay out in this truck no more than truck any days. But last week they got me and had me in that truck 3 days and I didn't like it. But I'm off on the weekends and for me. Because it doesn't make sense if your ultimate goal is to work for yourself. You work hard all week, but you don't work hard for yourself on the weekend. That doesn't make sense. Who that there said, want to get started at a local farmer's market? Do you have any suggestions on how to keep hamburger meat cold events? It's in a cooler, or you can get dry ice, but you can't let that meat touch that dry ice. You have to have a separation, but and it'll stay cold. Just make sure you have a lot of ice in your cooler so it doesn't melt on those hot days. Farmers market. I used to sell like these little NASCAR paintings that I bought from the farmers market. I used to do really good. I never, I never sold food at the farmers market though. But flea markets, I'm seeing more and more people sell food at the flea market. Over in Maryland, I can't remember the name of the town, but shaved ice. And I never seen nobody sell so much shaved ice in my life. I mean, this guy, until it closes, selling shaved ice. And I was just looking at him like, I was amazed because I remember when I had my shaved ice, any shaved ice, but I could sell some water ice. So flea markets are definitely food. A lot of outdoor flea markets will let you set up outside. If they have an intel, may not let you set up outside, but a lot of flea markets will let you set up outside with your car. Festivals are not the only place that you can make money with your food business. You could do fairs, shows, boat shows, balloon shows. It's just like endless opportunity. Once you really get big and you have a good health and you have the capacity to sell to a lot of people, get into those big music shows, and I promise you, you'll be very, very happy. Expect to pay a lot of money, and you have to charge more because they charge you an arm and a leg just to get into those shows. Ton of money at those music shows because those people come there wanting to spend money and they will spend it. How you doing, Carissa Kirk? How you doing? Quintel Lambert for hamburger meat to stay. Small generator and a refrigerator, keep it cold. You want to make sure you have a refrigerator big enough to keep it run out though, because there's nothing worse than being at an event and you run out. And it happened to me. It's happened to me. I mean, I literally run out in the middle of the event. It's happening now. If you run out and it's an hour or two left and you sold everything you had and you're, you won't be too mad about that. But if you run out halfway through the event, appliance boot camp, a lot of hardware stores will let you set up for free. Yeah, that's a good idea. Hardware parts is set up in front of hardware stores. The post office is a good place for a hot dog cart. A lot of people set their hot dog carts up in front of the DMV, Division of Motor Vehicle. They're the only place to buy food. Honda makes excuse me. It's another company. They make their generators. If anybody can remember generators too, but they're kind of like a low grade Honda, but they're quiet too. I can't remember the name of it, but they're a lot cheaper than a Honda. Their generators are quiet. All right, so don't forget to like the video, guys. All right, guys. If you don't have any more questions, I think I'm gonna get on out of here. And I'm gonna start doing these lives a lot more often. That way we can start coming together and sharing ideas and stuff, and have this food concessions, food trucks, whatever it is that you do. So I'm going to definitely start making these lives and supporting me and spending part of the evening with me. You guys be safe out there, and until next time.